What's up, family? We have some new updates regarding Social Security benefits. We have a new proposal on the table that is calling again for a $2,400 increase for recipients. So things are building up even more and more as the discussions around the entitlement program of becoming insolvent within the next decade. Congress and lawmakers are negotiating behind the scenes on how they can save the current program, as well as creating a new program for the current young generation. Also, it's looking like the CEO of Tesla, Elon Musk, may be interested in donating $2.9 billion to the Social Security Trust Fund because President Biden said he wasn't paying his fair share. Guys, we have a new proposal on the table for Social Security, and this is a proposal for $2,400 in extra stimulus checks or extra Social Security checks expanded and reintroduced in Congress. It says on February the 13th, Democratic Senator Bernie Sanders formally reintroduced the Social Security Expansion Act to Congress, and this time he had a lot more support from fellow lawmakers pushing this particular initiative. Now, as Go Banking Rates previously reported that the Social Security Expansion Act was first introduced on June the 9th by Bernie Sanders and Representative Peter DeFazio. Under the terms of the bill, anyone who is current Social Security recipient who will turn 62 years old in 2023 would receive an additional $200 every single month, meaning that Social Security recipients could get an additional $2,400 per year in Social Security benefits if this particular bill wins approval in Congress, something that seniors would no doubt be delighted to have, guys, especially as inflation continues to wipe away their money that they are receiving thus far. But anyways, while the initial June the 9th introduction of this particular measure remained dormant, Senator Sanders and new coalition of other supporters in Congress, as well as representatives, as well as lawmakers on Capitol Hill, including co-signers Senators Elizabeth Warren and Representative Jan Shalinsky and Val Howell, have renewed their interest amid the protests around the cuts to Social Security by the GOP. But anyways, guys, we know that this particular entitlement program continues to receive flack over the administration, the way they have run this entitlement program, because as you guys know that it is facing insolvency within the next 9 years or so. Initially, we were looking at insolvency to happen around 13 or 14 years, but because of the high inflation that we incurred during the 2022 as well as throughout this particular year, it has pretty much caused that insolvency date to actually get moved up just a little. So again, lawmakers on Capitol Hill are still negotiating how they can save this entitlement program and whether or not they want to go full throttle and support this particular reintroduction of this bill by Senators Bernie Sanders and Elizabeth Warren, and how they can fix the program altogether. If you guys are not familiar, Bernie Sanders and Elizabeth Warren and other Democrats are trying to give retirees an additional $2,400 in their Social Security checks every single month. Again, that is a total of $2,400, but it would provide an increase of $200 per month. Now, again, this particular bill that has been reintroduced would extend the Social Security solvency rate from 2032 all the way through the year of 2096, giving it an additional up to 75 additional years, according to Senator Bernie Sanders. Now, this proposed bill would also expand the benefits by $2,400 per year, and this information comes at a time when President Biden has ramped up his attacks against the GOP or the Republicans over their previous comment on how they would like to do away with the entitlement program altogether. So yes, guys, President Biden is using this as ammunition to attack the GOP, the Republicans, as well as doing the necessary changes to improve the Social Security program so that it does not run out of money by the year of 2032. And so, guys, this is definitely a great opportunity to do this, especially as our Social Security recipients, as well as our seniors, our people on SSI, SSDI, VA, survivors, and all of the above under the umbrella, they continue to struggle through these economic times, especially as we receive more than 9% increase in the inflation in this country, which has pretty much caused food prices to go up almost 50%, as well as services such as electricity and water bills, those things to go up as well. So also, considering that our Social Security beneficiaries are on these fixed incomes, it has really caused a huge strain on these particular individuals. So anyways, guys, this is coming at a great time. However, so far we are still not getting a lot of leeway in regards to passing this particular bill that has been introduced, but I will say it is getting a lot of traction. Again, guys, Bernie Sanders said that he wants to raise the money that is in the Social Security Trust Fund by taxing the rich individuals in this country, saying that they continue to not pay their fair share, calling out specifically people like Elon Musk and Warren Buffett, saying that they are the ones that are worth the most money in this country, but yet they continue to pay the least amount of taxes as well as Social Security taxes to help out our Social Security beneficiaries, which is why he has introduced this plan, which they are noting it in this particular article that it is called the Sanders and Warren plan, in which it would tax the rich to increase the Social Security by an additional $2,400 per year. Now, the good thing I do like about this proposal, number one, is that the proposal would ensure that the program is fully funded through the year of 2096, giving it an additional 75 years in which it is right now planned on running out of money. So that is the one thing that I do like about this particular plan. The second thing I like about this particular plan is that it would give our Social Security beneficiaries, SSI, SSDI, VA survivor beneficiaries, as well as our seniors, an additional $200 per month. I mean, what could you guys do with an additional $200 per month? Now, I know, to be quite frankly, $200 is really not enough money, especially after the inflation that we recently incurred. However, $200 compared to what they are receiving right now is a huge boost for our Social Security beneficiaries. So again, that is the second most important thing that I like personally about this new introduced plan by Bernie Sanders. And again, the third thing I like about it is that he is not trying to tax the regular American people in this country. He wants to tax pretty much the 1% of this country, those billionaires, those millionaires who make a ton of money each and every year and still don't necessarily are required to put in enough money in regards to how much they are actually receiving. So again, guys, those are the three top things that I personally like about Senator Bernie Sanders' plan, in which he wants to tax the rich in this country to provide more money for our Social Security beneficiaries. But I question you guys, what do you think about this? Have you already read this particular bill? Do you like this bill, or do you think that some things need to be changed within this bill altogether? I know, like I said, $2,400 is still not enough money. However, it is a great start, and the benefit is that it would actually increase the insolvency rate of the Social Security program for an additional 75 years. So again, guys, right now that is the new plan that we have on the table from Bernie Sanders and Elizabeth Warren, and hopefully this bill continues to get more traction here within 2023, and hopefully we can get lawmakers in Congress to go ahead and put up a vote and vote for this particular plan, whether or not they want to go ahead and take it as it is or make the appropriate negotiations to change a few things and then get this thing signed before the end of this year. That is my hopes for this particular plan, and I'm sure Bernie Sanders would actually like that to happen as well. But anyways, in addition to that, Elon Musk, which is the CEO of Tesla, he is the richest person in the world, in which he is worth more than $200+ billion. And yes, shockingly, Bernie Sanders has asked Elon Musk to pay $2.9 billion to help boost the Social Security Trust Fund. What do you think about this? Do you think that Elon Musk would actually do this? Well, ironically, we saw just last year, Elon Musk ended up using $2.9 billion to buy additional stake or shares in the company Twitter, in which he became the largest shareholder of Twitter. So ironically, those particular numbers are pretty much the same amount of money, $2.9 billion to buy Twitter, as well as Bernie Sanders wants him to donate $2.9 billion to boost the Social Security Trust Fund. So anyways, guys, me personally, I don't think Elon Musk is going to respond to this particular message by Bernie Sanders. But anyways, guys, I just thought it was funny and I wanted to include it on this particular video. But last but not least, guys, I do want to talk about there are some additional checks that are going to be coming out within the next couple of days. These particular checks are going to be in the amount of $914. And these particular checks are for our SSI recipients. And yes, guys, our SSI recipients are expected to receive an additional benefit at the end of this week. Specifically, we are talking about on Friday, March the 31st. Yes, guys, our supplemental security income or SSI individuals are expected to receive the second benefit for this month of March coming later this week. Now, again, these are going to be in the amount of $914 for single filers, as well as about $1,300 or more for couples who are on SSI. So again, guys, the reason for these particular payments, well, SSI checks are typically going out at the first of the month. However, because April the 1st is going to be falling on the weekend, which is Saturday, that means those payments cannot go out on Saturday, which means that they have to move those specific payments up, which is going to cause SSI recipients to pretty much receive two payments for the month of March. Again, you recently received a payment earlier this month around March the 1st, and you are going to receive a second payment on March the 31st, which is this Friday, and we are specifically referring to our SSI recipients. Again, you're going to be receiving your April payment just one day early, which is going to be this Friday. So you definitely want to be on the lookout for those additional payments that are going to be coming to you at the end of this week. So again, guys, like I said, these $914 direct payments are going to be dropping on Friday, March the 31st. So if you have direct deposit, be sure that you are aware of this and you go ahead and check that information so that you can be aware of this particular information, these additional benefits that is coming directly to your bank accounts. But anyways, guys, hey, I hope all this information in this video was helpful to you today. Well, anyways, guys, hey, that's all I have for you today, but feel free to check out some of the items down below in the description. There are a few ways for you to be able to earn some free stocks, like with Webull, where they are giving out 12 free stocks that could be worth up to $3,000. Also, you can sign up with Moomoo, where they are giving out up to 17 free stocks. And then also you can get the Amazon Prime membership for free for 30 days. Now, those are just a few, but check out all of the links down below in the description. But anyways, hey, if you enjoyed today's content and you want to see more, go ahead, subscribe to the channel. It's totally free. And if you like today's video, then go ahead and hit the like button for us. It really helps out this channel, as well as it tells YouTube to share this video with others. But anyways, guys, hey, I appreciate you guys stopping by and watching, and I hope to see you on the next video. Peace.